Cedar Rapids, Iowa. In his most visible public appearance since leaving the Biden administration, former Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg returned to the political spotlight Tuesday night with a packed town hall event, stirring speculation about a 2028 presidential run and issuing his sharpest comments yet about the Democratic Party's path forward. Speaking to nearly 1,800 attendees at the Veterans Memorial Building, Buttigieg walked a careful line, acknowledging President Joe Biden's controversial 2024 reelection campaign may harm Democrats, while insisting that the party must focus on the future, not past missteps. With hindsight, most people would agree that Biden's decision wasn't the best call, Buttigieg said, but we're not in a position to wallow in that. We've got work to do. There's this theory that we can just hang back and wait for them to screw it up, Buttigieg said to loud cheers. I disagree. That's not how we win. Throughout the evening, Buttigieg emphasized messaging strategy as key to revitalizing the Democratic brand, especially in regions where the party has lost ground. He championed going everywhere, a media-first approach that includes appearing on conservative platforms and non-traditional outlets. We can't afford to just talk to ourselves anymore, he said at the town hall, reinforcing a theme of inclusion and broad-based engagement. While expressing respect for Biden, saying the president was always responsive during their time in office, Buttigieg did not shy away from critiques. He acknowledged that the Democratic brand needs serious repair in areas like Iowa, and that simply being the opposition to Trump isn't enough. We've got to stand for something, he said. Freedom, security, and democracy, correctly understood, must be our foundation. While Buttigieg avoided an official announcement, his presence in Iowa, along with recent visits to other early primary states, suggests a strategic ramp-up toward 2028. Supporters wore altered campaign shirts bearing the year 2028, and a sense of hope buzzed through the crowd. Still, hurdles remain. Buttigieg struggled to gain support among black voters during his 2020 run, a gap he'll need to close. As Transportation Secretary, he emphasized racial equity and launched programs to address historically discriminatory infrastructure policies, but whether that translates into broader support is unclear. As Democratic voices wrestle with how to rebuild post-2024, Buttigieg's call for active engagement and media expansion has resonated. Buttigieg closed the night posing for photos and chatting with voters long after the event ended, a retail politician in full campaign form.